evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. I am your host, Rumboyz Robbie, aka the Admiral. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and have some fun off there in the live chat. This is Rumboyz Pregame Football Live. And as always, I am joined by my very loyal, trustworthy, and esteemed co-host, Guard Scott Free.
Hey! Rumday Night Football, give me money.
Hell yes, Rumday Night Football, give us money. First comes the hard work, then comes the champagne. We out here. It's time to punch him in the mouth, baby. Let's go.
I'm so glad that you went with our routine monarchy because as what you listed, I am trustworthy and loyal, punctual, maybe not so much.
Hey, so we had a little technical difficulty. Yeah, it is what it is. I got headphones back now.
Nice.
hit up Best Buy today, so fuck yeah.
Okay, Best Buy gave me money.
Yep. They took my money today. I walked in for one fucking thing, and I bought like 5-6 other things.
Hey, that's how it be. Hey, Best Buy is hella fun though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That's one of them joints like, oh, let's go to Best Buy. You know what I mean?
When we walked in, and my girl was like, she said something, and I was like, no, I was like, this is where the nerdy people shop. I was like, this is for like every fucking tech nerd. And she was like, oh, well, just go have fun. And I just started walking around, and almost was ready to be like, psh,
a couple $100 later.
yeah, literally, yeah, 100 plus later. So
what's crazy is actually, you know what? Let's get to it. We have no time to delay. I already got us a minute late today. Let's rock.
It's all good. Hey, cheers to me. Cheers to you.
See, I'm fucking up already. Go ahead. I'm gonna grab a beer.
No, you go ahead and grab a beer. I'll do Sportscaster. Then when you come back, we'll do Monkey Knife Fight. You're good. Ladies and gentlemen, Bogart had a little rush to set today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live over on Sportscaster, the app on all Apple iOS devices, and sportscaster.com. Head on over, check us out on Sportscaster, the app, sportscaster.com, if you have not already. Also, if you are live over there checking us out on Sportscaster, support us on our YouTube channel as well, and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And hey, it's imperative to support us on all angles.
Yes.
Bogart, monkeyknifefight.com.
Hey, well, this is the Rumday Night Football pregame show brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight. And when you head on over to monkeyknifefight.com, Rumboys and girls, you're going to use promo code Rumboys, and we're going to match that thing all the way up to $50. You want to get in on this daily fantasy sports prop action, you know what I'm saying? Use promo code Rumboys, and we'll match the first deposit all the way up to $50. Monkey Knife Fight, give me money.
Daily promo code Rumboys. Let's get it. Let's see here, bro. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls want to do. Daily. Yo, let's dive into tonight's game. So, the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Cleveland Browns tonight. Baker Mayfield is 1-3 in his 4 career starts versus the Baltimore Ravens. But the Browns are cooking with gas right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about this game tonight?
This team has a lot of players that were on this team last year, and all they did was, add more fuel to the flame, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
They added Jack Conklin. They added, who else did they add? They added a couple people on their defensive line. They really, but more importantly, they bolstered up that offensive line because that's been Baker's problem. You know what I mean? After year one, he was just on fire in the pocket, and not in a good way. Like, he was literally on fire, like running around because people was coming after him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like last year, like you said, 1-3. That's when he got his first W on the Ravens. And matter of fact, it was the goddamn, what's the word I'm looking for? It was the run game. And this year, one of the more important additions they brought over not only was, Jack Conklin free agency, then they drafted Jedrick Wills. They went and brought over Kevin Stefanski. You know what I mean? So they are going to run the ball. And, spoiler alert, I think that's how they win tonight, is just pounding the hell out of the rock. You know what I mean?
I think at this phase in the game,
Am I mad delayed by it?
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I can't believe that I'm really gonna go on record and say this, but I think that Freddie Kitchens' play calling right now is a little bit more creative than Greg Roman's on and Harbaugh.
You mean Stefanski?
Or Stefanski, though. Yeah. Correct. I apologize.
All good, because Freddie Kitchens was funny. Funny style.
That was like fucking forever. We could have called
hell of a name though, Freddie Kitchens. I used to call him the mob boss because it's hey yo, Freddie Kitchens.
Freddie.
You know what I mean?
But nah. So Stefanski's play calling is just kind of more so madmanish, and it works out for him, and it works well for Baker's mind, the way that Baker's mind works.
Yeah.
Baker's doing a lot of things right now, both through the air and he, whenever he has to extend the play on his legs, he's also able to do that as well. Yeah. Lamar's kind of been more so one-dimensional in that approach, to where
being the guy who's supposed to be the mobile QB.
Exactly. He's done nothing but really just use his legs this season. He's not a threat through the air. Nobody is afraid of him passing. I just think that Cleveland has the edge here. Myles Garrett is going to be all over Lamar.
Yep.
I mean, it's not
Olivier Verne. You know what I mean? Like, they got some guys over there. Here's the one thing, though, man. Is what sucks is that even though no one respects Lamar as a passer this year, that is how you attack Cleveland. They're second. What up, Madison?
Our member.
Yep. Proud, yeah, man. Hey, man, shout out to her. Man, I was watching it last night when you guys were on coverage, and she was in the chat talking about she's trying to set a precedent. You know what I mean? Like, kind of lead the charge. You know what I mean? Like, all the Rumboys and girls, follow her lead. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, this is how you attack them. You attack them through the air. You know what I mean? And especially with the tight end. And, week one, you go back to week one when they played in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Mark Andrews, 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming back. You know what I mean? But maybe fool me once, right? Fool me, maybe not twice. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll be ready for that. You know what I mean? I don't really think anyone can match Hollywood Brown's speed. But I don't think you really need to necessarily worry about him too much. It's really Lamar's going to miss him or underthrow him.
Lamar's going to miss him or underthrow him or something or the other.
Yeah, overthrow, underthrow, whatever. He's just going to outright miss him. He's been doing it. I mean.
But you're gonna have, if you're Baltimore, you have to beat the Browns through the air. You have to beat that secondary, because those corners are challengeable. You can do some things. Controversial says, I need Lamar to get me 27 points. You think he does it? Lamar getting 27, I think it's going to be tough against this run defense, because in order to do that, he has to run. Like, in order for Lamar to be effective for anyone, fantasy and also reality-wise, it all has to happen through his legs. He's not effective with his arm this year because he doesn't have the 2 tight end sets.
Okay, here's the easiest path, in my opinion, to get 27 points. In a 6-point passing touchdown league, right? He's going to need 1 rushing, 2 passing, or at least 3 passing, right? There goes your 18 points. There goes your bulk. Maybe you get 60 yards on the ground. That's another 6 points right there. And there goes 24 points now. And then you need at least 100 through the air, because that's kind of what he's been doing, right?
Yeah.
100 through the air. That's not good. You know what I mean? But maybe we see him. Maybe he gets close to 160 to 200 through the air. I mean, that's going to play in a factor when we start doing this less or more later.
Yeah, we're going to start breaking down the game from the numbers. So we're going to start getting into the numbers in a second.
It's going to be, you're going to need the touchdowns to get there, because he's not going to get it. He's not going to get 100 yards on the ground, in my opinion. You know what I mean? He probably gets you like 50 to 60, and you're going to need him to throw up for at least 150, which is only going to get, that's Tannehill's a better passer than Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I'd say.
That's why Tannehill got the 36 against the Browns. He's a better passer with a better team, with better personnel, better play
But
calling.
also,
Everything is just better in Tennessee.
he put up 5 touchdowns in the first half. You know, Baker Mayfield, the rooster.
Yeah.
Right? He roostered them for 5 touchdowns, and then it was all garbage time. Tannehill.
For Tannehill, exactly.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what, bro? I happen to think that Lamar over here, right? Hey, there might be some garbage time for him.
He has to actually. I mean, it'll.
No, I'm saying because I think they can. I think they can smack him around here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
think the Browns can smack him around.
Yeah, I feel like the Browns can smack him around nice and early.
That sounds so crazy though, and I feel like I might have jinxed it right there.
I don't know.
And shout out to Miles Peacock. He was like, I respect Bogey's fantasy. He got it down, but he was like, man, he jinxed it in reality.
Yeah,
I really do.
Miles
I really do.
Up here on the screen, he said, if both teams could pound the rock tonight, that would be great. Chubb and Dobbins need to secure me a couple of wins.
I agree. I need the same scenarios. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I need more Dobbins than anything.
And I agree with that. I agree with that also as a take, because here's the thing. We're saying that in order to beat the Browns, Baltimore needs to go to the air. We know that Greg Roman's not going to do that.
And if it'll be the short game. And then every so often they try to stretch the field with Hollywood, but man, like it's just not working. Like, is this and listen, Hollywood? I think how many touchdowns does he have on the year? 4?
Yeah, I think something like that, like 3 or 4.
He's like, yeah, right. I know for sure 2 of them is with Lamar, and the other ones he had one with RG3 and he had one with McSorley. You know what I mean? And they seem to have no problem hitting him off down the field. But Lamar, for some reason, I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. Like, and it makes me want to look at his tape last year because, like, it's like, was he like this last year too? Like,
it's because no, to me, it was last year. You had those big body tight ends, so you could bring in, you could have Mark Andrews, Doyle, Hurst, and you had those guys that could go up there and get it. Now
and
you have
Hurst was going down the field like he was finding Hurst like 20, 30 yards down the field.
Exactly. Yeah. Now you got these skinny, fucking small ass receivers, and you're trying to go out there and get the job done. And it's like those aren't the type of targets that Lamar needs. Like, to be honest, so those aren't the type of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I feel
he needs guys with bigger hit boxes, with a bigger target. Tyler Brown is tiny.
Yeah, and obviously, naturally, if you're smaller, you better have some irregular, like lengthy arms or something, because your catch radius ain't that. Now it's what do they call it in baseball?
Yes, 555 for 4.
555 for 4. Yeah. So 2 of them joints was with Lamar, and the other 2 was with the second and third string QBs. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not good. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. It's not. Like if Lamar does anything big to the air tonight, it'll be one big one to Hollywood, and then Hollywood will disappear the rest of the fucking game. Like, and we just won't hear from him again.
This game last year came in week 16. I was in a Super Bowl. I needed 4 points, and I had Hollywood in that motherfucker, and he put up 1 in a PPR. So that means he caught the ball right where he caught it and didn't do nothing.
He has a tendency to do that. He has a tendency to do that.
He caught that ball like it was like right at the line. It was like, and they never used him short really, but it was like, okay, great. At least he didn't give me a donut. And I'm like, I hate you, Hollywood.
There's no I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I mean, and this team is not good passing like at all. 182.4 on average is what your season average through the air against a 214 average team through the air. So fuck that.
Okay, now how about this? Let's get now. It's getting interesting. What is Cleveland's secondary? What did their defense give up through the air?
Their defense gives up cheeks. Cleveland's defense gives up 274.
Yeah, okay.
but you can't run on them for shit.
No, so theoretically. Yeah, you have. I mean, and we addressed this already. So that's going to be the focal point.
Mm-hmm.
They got to take it to the air.
They're not good at that.
No,
so they're fucked.
And they're on the road. But they're. Is it where the intangible kick in? Is somebody gonna give a phenomenal pregame speech to them? Like, listen, no, we need to stay in playoff contention. Blah blah blah. It is divisional. Maybe they, I mean, there's a lot of things, but that you could consider. But when you consider the numbers solely, it doesn't look good for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kevin Correa says, "Does Lamar have COVID aftermath similar to Cam upon return?"
I mean, did he have COVID all year?
Yeah,
bro, he's been trash all year, and a lot of the touchdowns he's had through the air, it's been all short. So that's why, like, Miles Boykin, you know what I mean, like, out of the slot got a few this year. Who else? Obviously Mark Andrews had a few. You know what I mean? And, like, I don't know, man. It's just, I think everybody is so Lamar Jackson's so polarizing from what he did last year that, like, maybe Lamar's just average right now, and he had an overachieving season last year, and now we're just like, wow, he's trash. You know what I mean? Because of what we expect from him. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I'm just glad I didn't have no Lamar, because I would have never paid up. I would have never paid that price tag to have him in fantasy.
Yeah, I would have never done it either way. I'm up 111-69 against my opponent. He's got Nick Chubb left. Am I secured? Ask E on the mic. I think you're pretty good.
111-69. Yeah, you're good, man. I mean, because there's another running back there. There's two running backs in that backfield, and, like, if and when the scenario is the Ravens are winning this game, like leading the game, you'll see more Kareem Hunt. So, you know what I mean? I think you're good there, E.
Exactly. Joe Burley Sports said, "I'll do the Ray Lewis dance to pump the Ravens up." But before that, he said, "Let's go Browns."
Hey, listen, Joe Morley, do the Ravens joint, do the shout out to Joe Morley, first of all.
Do that on your Instagram, bro.
Yeah, do it on the Instagram in the Santa joint, in the Santa suit. Yeah,
that'd be hilarious. I'll share that shit on my story real fucking quick. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. But the
Santa videos got me rolling, bro.
The Rumboyz told him to fucking do it, bro. That's why he's doing the Ray Lewis dance to Santa. If anybody gives you beef in the comments, I'd be like, I told him to do it. I think it's fucking hilarious, all right?
Yeah, hey, bring a Christmas joy, right?
Bringing Christmas joy, Ray Lewis style.
Yeah.
Almost sent my headphones flying off the back of my head.
Ray Lewis used to be so serious when he was doing that shit too, huh?
Yeah, bro.
He used to be serious than a motherfucker doing that dance.
Also, guys, really quick, I'm just gonna say this as well. Like, I'm not going against Lamar in fantasy. But the one league, I'm secure in my 3 leagues. My other 3 leagues, I'm fucked in the SBI. I fornicator. Playing against Tyreek Hill is just such a bitch, bro.
And Devontae Adams and Allen Robinson. He just had them all, bro.
He just had them all. But so I'm not worried about this. But fewer than 19.42 fantasy points for Lamar. And Andy Holloway of the fantasy footballers win.
Oh yeah, he's playing against Mike. He's playing against Mike, right?
And he's giving away a PS5. So Myles Garrett, eat.
Oh shit! Hey, look, check this out. I think Lamar shows up. I think that it's going to be because I have the Browns winning this game. So in fantasy, I think Lamar's going to show up because he's going to be having to be forced to do more. Like, I think if anyone's banking on Baker to get him a win tonight, I think that that's more of a long shot, because I think they're going to be running the ball, owning time of possession. Now, here's another question, because we have we're going through our process like usual. What's the weather like? I know it's in Cleveland. Cleveland, they had an entirely shitty
35.
Okay, but there's no winds, no rain. Like, we're good there.
No, I don't see any wind gusts or anything like that.
Okay. All right. So it's football weather.
Yeah. It's definitely fucking December in Ohio. That's
35.
That's for sure. Here,
hey, real men don't wear sleeves out there neither.
First Energy Stadium weather.
Real ball players.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I was just checking this.
No. Yeah, you're doing a voice command shit. No, I fuck with it.
I'm trying to see if there is any wind. No.
All right, that's crazy. No wind, no
Moderate,
snow.
15 miles per hour.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
yeah,
That's
but it's
fine.
and it's blowing.
Anything, yeah.
So I'll be paying attention to which direction they go to cook or they go to kick. If the Browns are going to kick north, then they're going to be kicking. They're going to be kicking with the wind. So that's going to be probably in their advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so let's before we get to MKF, you know what I mean? Like, who what fantasy options do you think that if people are relying on the Jarvis Landrys or obviously the
Like
Nick Chubb,
Jarvis is
Kareem Hunt, like
Jarvis is playable. Higgins is playable. Mayfield is playable. The
again,
running backs are playable.
the reason I asked this is because I've read the Ravens defense is legit. You know what I mean?
But these guys at the same time are damn good, damn good fucking football players. Like I just feel like that they are
I fuck with Landry too. I
significantly
like Juice.
yeah. I feel like they're significantly more talented. Um, and I get
Man,
one thing.
I like Marlon Humphreys a
It's
lot,
so
bro.
hard for me to not be high on the Browns right now. Like it's so hard for me to not. I'm trying to find a way to where I can
And
throughout this show say something fucking positive about the Ravens.
I think it's more so because of what we've seen from the Ravens this year, and obviously what we've seen for the Browns, they look phenomenal this year. You know what I mean? It took a while to get working, and it really I think it's better with them when they don't have no OBJ because now you don't have a crybaby diva ass receiver who like needs to be like
Exactly.
feed me. You know what I mean, bro? Like you feed me. Like I remember when OBJ was still healthy, there was an Austin Hooper game or Austin Davis. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Austin Davis? Yeah, the other tight
Yeah.
end. I remember he had a game, he was blowing up. And then like he threw a touchdown, Baker threw a touchdown to him. Then he walked over to Jarvis and OBJ and he was like, "Hey guys, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get you guys the ball." You know what I mean?
Yeah, like relax.
Like why do you have to fucking explain it to them? But it's because OBJ is a diva, you know what I mean? Where he's like, and it was really
Exactly.
probably Landry over there, like, yo, it's cool, dog. You know what I mean? Like, because
Baker
Landry's the
just
team
wants to
player.
win. Baker, yeah, Landry's a team guy. Like Landry
Yeah.
came to Cleveland to be the guy. He
Yeah.
came there to be the number one.
OBJ, the guy that's wearing the Rolex on the field. You know what I mean? Like literally,
Yeah.
like he did that. You know what I'm
Kevin
saying?
said, Kevin said, let's go Browns, help the Fins. I like that. I like that. I like guys
I like
coming
that.
in here talking about other teams that they need to win in order to help their teams
Yeah.
get in. I like that. Fornicators, Mickey Mouse cakewalk to being robbing the SBI. It definitely wasn't a cakewalk for him. It wasn't. That league was far from a cakewalk. There,
I
there,
don't
there is
I
no
don't believe in
cakewalk.
anything being a cakewalk because like, we just
No.
it's football. Anything could happen. You know what I mean? Like that's
Not
why
not
like
in especially not in an experts league. Like when you're playing against guys that really know their shit. Like you're not playing against a bunch of fucking casuals. Like when you're playing against real fucking ballers, bro. No, no. Like when you look
I
at the way
remember
that league broke down,
oh yeah.
like from draft to beginning to end, all the trades, just all the different dynamics, far from a cakewalk. You seen the win I squeezed out, Raj? I did see that what was it like point
Yeah.
two, point four win. And the
Hey, by the
Discord very
grace of the
nice.
fantasy gods, may the non stat corrections, happen.
Yeah.
Beware. Pray to the fantasy gods, no stat corrections. You know what I mean? I've been hit with that motherfucker.
And it wasn't a Rolex; it was the Richard Millie. Yeah,
Oh, it was a Richard Millie. Okay, okay. Oh, he was
even
really trying to stun on him.
even worse. She went out there with a fucking $33,000 watch,
Nah, them Richard Millies be like a quarter milli.
like it was like
Yeah.
like a quarter
Well,
million. Like, it
depending
was
on
like,
which one, but yeah, they those things aren't. Yeah, those things is that's like that's a fucking phantom on your hand. You know what I mean?
yeah,
On your
like
wrist.
bro, it's a whole ass car note, my G. Like the fuck.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm like I said, I am searching for a narrative for Baltimore to where they can. The only thing that I can think of is you've played this team so much to where you better know them like the back of your own hand.
You know what they don't have? What the Ravens don't have from week one? They don't have Stanley. You know what I mean? That was one of their best offensive linemen. I mean, matter of fact, they signed
Yeah.
him. They signed him to like a record-breaking extension. Then that weekend, he went out and tore his ACL. So you know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a big deal. You know what I mean? Because now, like, are you gonna be able to stop Myles Garrett? You know what I mean? Are you gonna be able to stop Olivier Verne? Who else did they got over there? Do they got Richardson over there? Sheldon Richardson still? I know they got a
Uh,
third beast over there.
I think no, I don't. No, wait. I think they do. I
They
think
had
he's still
somebody
on.
from the Vikings before.
I can't
Damn,
remember.
I'm fucking high.
I can't remember, bro. I'm about to spark this Bleezy right here, right now, too.
Do your
But,
thing.
but I mean, it's just like
I'm
for
off the
real, for
edible right
real.
now.
The only nice. I that's what I'm saving when I gotta go to my in laws for fucking Christmas Eve dinner. I
Nice.
got a chocolate bar. You know,
Nice.
kind of Hershey
I'd
cream.
say nibble away. Cause you know what I mean? Taking the whole thing down, that shit like, woo. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that
it's
motherfucker. You know what I mean? I like to, you know what I mean? I like to tread water when I fuck
tread
with
lightly.
edibles. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that shit'll fuck a whole day up. Yeah, bro. It's
The only
hey
narrative I
mate.
can paint is that you played this team a lot and you should know them like the back of your hand. But
I think
I don't think that I think this is a new renovated Browns team. This is a newly renovated. Like you don't have the game plan for OBJ now. So like who do you focus on? Do you focus on Higgins? No, because then you let Landry lose. Do you focus on Landry? No, because then you let Higgins lose.
and you know who's
Do you try and just play between them both? Well, you don't want to do that because now Austin Hooper can have a big day on your ass.
you know who I target? I target whatever receiver is on whatever receiver Marcus Peters is on. Cause I love Marcus Peters. He's a ball hawk, but he gives up the big splash plays because he's so fucking aggressive trying to
Because
jump every
and
route.
Marcus Peters, he's the one that you can take deep and you can cut back on.
Yeah.
And
Like
any curl routes, I'm running that right on Peters.
Gallup did it to him last week.
Yep, Gallup carved his
And we
ass
called
up.
it on the show, on the pregame show. I remember I was like, I won't be surprised if someone like a Gallup gets down the field one time on him. You know what I mean? Like, cause that shit happens. You know what I mean? But he's the guy that when he jumps that route. So sometimes
When he over
he
pursues,
picks it.
Yeah, when he over pursues,
Yeah.
But if he jumps it, yeah, he can't. He's very much the one that he can jump it. He can time his jump perfectly, make you think that you made him bite, and he's there.
Shout out to the town. I mean, he from the Bay. He from Oakland. Yeah, I fuck
Peter
with him.
should be on the Higgins assignment tonight, says Connor Burt, and Humphreys
Probably,
should be on Landry.
Yeah, because
That's your
Humphreys
best bet.
Humphreys is the type that he would follow a guy he follows the number one around. So you know what I mean. He would follow him into the slot. You would follow him. Out wide, obviously.
I like this question from you, Kevin. He says, do y'all think that Greg Roman can find a head coaching job, even with the Ravens being subpar? So here's what's fascinating. Yeah, because of the name brand of Greg Roman, that's enough to where someone's gonna be like, I'm gonna hire you.
Like maybe if Detroit wants to go offensive instead of like Detroit there's rumors they're looking at Robert Saleh. There's also rumors they're looking at Jim Harbaugh. You know what I mean? Maybe Greg Roman be in line. Maybe Greg Roman gets the Atlanta spot.
Greg Roman in Detroit sounds like a very, very Detroit type of thing that they would do.
For real though, huh? Pick up a dude that's not really. He's been around people that's proven. You know what I mean? Like he's been around John Harbaugh. He's been around Jim Harbaugh. He's been around Sean McDermott. You know what I mean? Like he never been his own. He never been a head coach on his own. But maybe Chicago. Maybe Chicago goes offensive minded again after they get rid of Matt Nagy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. I think he would be a disaster though as a head coach. He's an offensive coordinator.
Connor, yeah, Jimmy Smith on Donovan People-Jones or possibly Hooper. No, I think Patrick Queen stays on Hooper. I think
Hooper's out.
Oh no, he's not. Not on the injury report.
Yeah, he should be out.
Let me check this again. I didn't read his name here.
It's all good. Fact check me because I'm now when your reaction, I was like, oh shit, do I have that right?
I have Daryl Hodge, Tedrick Thompson, Denzel Ward, Joe Jackson, and Marvin Hall. All out.
Damn. Check on one of the fantasy apps.
Yeah, did Hooper get COVID or something?
No, it was something like some kind of like I read this on Friday, so that's why I haven't backtracked to look. And the only thing I looked at when I was kind of looking at overview or overlooking this game or
he is out. He is out.
Okay,
he is out.
Yeah, what is it though? I don't remember.
It is neck injury.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably just some stiffness. So that means Harrison Bryant.
That's his name, Harrison Bryant, not Austin Davis. Austin Davis was a quarterback. I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know why I thought his name was Austin Davis. Harrison Bryant. That was the guy who when he scored, he had a big game, and then Baker had to go console Juice and OBJ.
Yeah.
Hey, Bryant might be the boy tonight, bro. Low key.
Brian is definitely a boy, bro. I like Harrison Bryant,
Yeah.
honestly. Who knew that he was going to be something this year? Um, I get coming off the bench, but I mean he still did something this year.
Well, he came off the bench and and was the guy, not Njoku. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was him, not
Yeah.
Njoku. Well, because Njoku wanted to act like a little
Little
fucking
bitch.
girl. Yeah, a little bitch,
And then he was like, you know what? I want to play here.
I want to play here because once he saw it wasn't until Harrison Bryant popped off and he realized, oh
That's
shit, I'm
true.
replaceable.
Yeah, because he was trying to get traded again before the trade deadline. That's
Deadline,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. And then when no one wanted him, he's like, no, I want to stay here.
Bro,
No one wanted you.
Bro, I think that FPI is drunk. So Football Power Index and Vegas both have favored 3 in favor of Baltimore. I don't like that call. I really don't.
You know what's crazy though is it's the same way my Niners were favored yesterday against your football team. I like the football team going into that game. Vegas, they like to do shit where it's like it's a name brand versus a non like a generic brand, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
I think that they're banking on people still being like the public.
They
I think
want the
they're banking
public putting money
being
on
like,
Baltimore because the Sharps like the Cleveland Browns here.
Yeah, because the public is going to be like, oh, it's just the Browns, just the Browns, just the Browns. Like you're casuals,
Yep.
you know. I don't, and I'm not thinking that way.
Me neither, man. I mean, and if I'm wrong, it's gonna be because something that intangible. If this team goes on the road on a short week, and they pummel the Browns, will I be surprised? Yeah, because I like the Browns in this. I like the Browns tonight, but to a degree, I won't be surprised because man, this is them trying to get back.
Yeah, I mean,
they're trying to get back to the playoffs. They were one and done last year. They were sunned. You know what I mean? And like, you know what I mean? They were a heavy Super Bowl favorite going into this year. They went 5-1, and then since then they've only won one game.
Yeah, they've seized out since then.
Yeah, they won one game, and guess who it was?
No.
It was the Cowboys.
You lost 3 games, and you lost to the fucking Patriots. Like, come on, man.
The Cam Newton Patriots.
Yeah, and you could have beat Pittsburgh. Like, come on, and you went into OT with
then Swarley came in there. And Swarley did his thing. Like
this isn't a bad team. Roman just doesn't call the right plays deep into the fucking game.
I think Roman. I want to agree with you there because I can remember some epic losses with my Niners where the game is on the line and they're like, you know what we should do here? Throw it at Richard Sherman. Yeah, that didn't work all game. They won't expect it. And then I'm the best corner in the game. When you test me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's what's gonna happen. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Like, why do you test him there? And then even the year before that, they're down there and they're like, okay, we're down here in the red against the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. You know what? Let's throw it 4 times in a row and not try to hand it off to Frank the Tank.
I just can't. Like I said.
Yeah, Greg Roman's kind of bad. I respect him though.
I feel like the team can be in it for 2 quarters, maybe 3 and a half, or maybe 2.5. And then middle of that third quarter,
I still think it's a game, though.
Blow the door off his face.
I still think it's a game.
Look at that! Look at those monkey knife fight freaking joints in the chat.
That's hard.
That triple liver. Yeah, the fucking.
And she be killing it with the. She be having the limited edition joints. B.
Got the fucking emos, bro. Hey, and once we get a couple more, like the private chats are gonna be dope. Like Rod said a song I just worked on hit 15 million on YouTube. Holy shit, bro!
What?
Send me that.
Hold on, what? So you better be getting some bread, Raj.
Yeah, tell you want the royalties, Pimpin'. Tell you want them royalties.
Yeah, you better retroact that shit if they ain't in there.
Connor Burns said Greg Roman respect is not tolerated. I'm not respecting him. I think I probably
respect him.
I think I made that statement the most respect way that I could. I respect him, but not right.
I just think that people learn him too fast, and he doesn't. He might got different playbooks in that motherfucker, but right now the one that they've been using for Lamar, people that now this in the second year under Greg Roman with Lamar Jackson, people are onto it.
He's like, it's another Punjabi joint, but I'll send it. Yo, bad.
Hey, Punjabi joints slap,
bro. Yo, they just
bro. I didn't been to a Punjabi wedding. Bro, that shit was turned, bro.
Bro, yeah, that
shit was turned. Like, bro, like, I didn't eat. The only thing I regret is not eating the food because I was chowed out. You know what I mean? Like, we was on one, so we weren't hungry. You know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
And we bro, fucking, top shelf, everything, all the lick, bro. Like, it was, we were drinking Macallan 13. Like,
they blow bread, bro. They blow bread.
Motherfuckers literally had crowns, like the dude, the groom, he literally had a crown on. You know what I mean? Like, and with like jewels on it. Like, that shit was yanking, bro. And like, the motherfuckers there, they're like, you know what I mean? Just like, I was like, oh shit! Like, everybody was dancing like that. This shit was nuts, bro.
Conor Brink said, if it hit 15 million, it's gotta be fired. Don't matter what it is.
For real though.
Yo, hey, we might have to have Flex drop a bomb on this joint, bro.
Hey, yo, it's going down. Big dog style. Straight from Canada. Raj. We are not playing around.
Oh my god. Yo, I need to come on your show again. Hey, yo, I need to go check out the early collabs with me and Bogart over on his channel. It's just like the whole.
That was when I had all the sound robs. I mean, the sound. I had the soundboard popping.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, it was so much.
I gotta bring the soundboard back, B.
Do it.
I gotta bring that shit back.
He was like, "All y'all coming to my wedding, bro. Open bar every time, bet, bro."
That's what I'm saying, B. He said every time, like, "Hey, listen, I'm about to get married a few times. I want y'all to every time." He's about to have like 8
Tim
wives.
Westwood bombs, hell yeah, motherfucker.
Tim Westwood TV.
Yo, I still be watching that shit.
Hey, Tim Westwood, he's a goat. He's like early YouTube. I remember I figured out Tim Westwood like what? 11 years ago?
Yeah, like that. Forever ago.
Like, that was a minute ago. And hey, motherfuckers used to go on there and freestyle.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Eminem went on there, I was like, oh,
bro,
shit.
When Eminem went on Westwood.
That was when he was still on drugs too.
Yeah.
He went on there.
Westwood was never the same after that. I was like, yo, this is the best. Hey,
Westwood he used to be on drugs too, though. You could tell back in the days. Bro, he turns up.
It's the UK, bruv.
It's the UK, bruh. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what I mean?
Bro, Europe goes hard. Well, let's get back into the show. Went off the rails for a second. So, how are you feeling about? So, we talked about the spread of 3. I think I'm gonna take.
Cleveland. I like the Browns to cover.
I would take Browns by a full touchdown. I'm gonna take the Browns by a full touchdown.
Yeah, I like the Browns to cover. So that means if they either outright win or they don't lose by the 3. So I think it would be a real close game. I think they could get smacked. I think they could smack them around. But here's the thing: same way they smacked the Titans around. The Titans. If you didn't watch the game, you look at the box score. You're like, oh, this was a game. Nah, it wasn't. Because they smacked them around, and then they took the foot off the gas pedal. So that's one thing the Browns can't do tonight. Yeah. You know what I mean? They need to own time of possession. This is gonna sound so cliche when I say that, but you gotta own time of possession, and don't allow. Lamar is a true rhythm QB. If they can't get into a rhythm and they can't if they can't get a run established on the Browns,
if you're not gonna play time possession football because with the Browns personnel they can't go high octane on that ass, then you need to just blow the doors off this bitch right away.
It's true, right and then run the ball. Like they need to score fast. The Browns need to get on the board quick. Play with a lead, because playing with a lead, then they can send all that pass rush they like to do. You know what I mean?
What about that 45.5 over under?
I like the under because I think it's going to be a lot. Both these teams like to run.
Both these teams have good defenses.
Yeah, but obviously the Ravens they have a better secondary.
Yes,
and I think the pass rush coming from Cleveland is better. because if you think about the Ravens pass rush, they're like a gang. They do it as a gang. You don't have one guy like a Myles Garrett. You know, you got Matt Judon, you got Patrick Queen, you got who else is over there? I mean, I'm missing a bunch of
They got
names.
some dogs. They got some
dogs, but they're collectively, you know, and there's not one guy who's like has 10 sacks. You know what I mean? Like they're a complete unit versus like, you know, you have 3 absolute dogs over there on the Cleveland side.
There's not an Ed Reed. There's not a Ray Lewis. It's not like that no more, Pimpin'. It's not like that. Let's talk about some MKF, bro.
Monkey Knife Fight.
Man, I really want that graphic to like just so I can just click it, just something shoot across, like a monkey like spins like
a monkey just swinging a sword.
Yeah, like monkeys like fighting each other, bro. We need to find
like an actual monkey knife fight. There we go.
Yo, yeah, we need to find an animator, bro. I think I found one.
Didn't we know one? We had one on the show one time. Oh no, it was that dude, Blake from the Land Down Under.
Yeah, from the Land Down Under.
He animates shit. Like he was like talking about he could do us a cartoon and shit.
Yo, what if
we might need to holler at him?
What if he took one of our episodes and did it like so when we do the podcast about nothing,
yeah,
like when we do the show about nothing,
that's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be so dope, guys. Get ready, get ready for the show about nothing. It is going to be very intense. I don't know what we're gonna be talking about,
but we're gonna be talking about nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna
a whole lot of nothing.
Shit's gonna get really crazy really quick. Let's talk about this monkey knife fight though. Let's talk about our sponsors. 218 and oh shit, the line moved down for Baker.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so it was at 220, which I already thought that he was gonna hit. And then Lamar stayed at 190 and a half. So can Lamar throw for 191?
I am gonna take the more on this one for Lamar.
I feel like you're gonna have to. Like you have that.
For the games,
you beat that. Only
yeah, and the game. I can't spend the whole entire show talking about. I feel like they're gonna get smacked around and playing from behind, and it'd be like he's less.
You know exactly.
So I feel last week all over again when we were like, it's the NFL. He's playing the Cowboys. He's good for 200, and he throws for 100.
Hey, what's hilarious is that we're fading the public on this one, so we're about to catch some flack if we're right. Like we're about to catch.
Listen, we're gonna catch flag if right or wrong.
Right, exactly.
That's the business we're in.
The business we're in, exactly. Bro, I want to go. I was already on the more side for Baker on the 220. For real.
Yeah.
Like I was already feeling that.
Let's go through Baker's game log because he's the more trickier one to me.
I feel that. So taking a look at Baker, big play maker.
What did he do again? What did he do week 1? He look absolutely horrendous because he played the Ravens week 1.
This is gonna be tough to break down. Oh, get ready. You're gonna be all right. So
because he's all over the place, like his. Yeah. Like even games where he balled out in fantasy, like multiple touchdowns, like the yards weren't there.
He passed for 189 against them, but he had OBJ then.
Yeah, and OBJ had a really poor game. And he was underthrowing, overthrowing, like OBJ, it was ugly. Then week 2, he plays the Bungles. He went off in fantasy, but I want to say he didn't break.
He didn't break 220. He went 219.
Yeah, because me and you, we took the under on that. Remember that? We took the less on that. That was the first Thursday nighter. You know what I mean?
Then we smacked on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, because we took the over. We took more on Burrow, and we were just that was when we were on fire the first like 6 weeks on the Mondays and Thursdays, which was insane.
The bankroll was so nice.
I know, because I was betting heavy too. Like now I'm like betting moderate because I'm like, yo, it's so crazy. Like, anyways, okay, let's go to week 3. What was he talking about?
Let's see. So we go 189, 219, 156 against the Washington football team.
See, and the football team that's a good defense. Okay.
165 against Dallas.
See, and that's because That was the game where Dallas gave up the most yards in the entire season to opposing running backs, because that was when Chubb got hurt, but then Kareem Hunt went absolutely crazy, and so did Dearnest Johnson. You know what I mean?
And Dak was still out there at that time too.
Yeah, Dak was shredding it too, just through the air. But yeah, so Baker didn't have to do too much. You know what I mean?
Indy 247.
See, that one was a good game where I was like, wow.
119 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that I expect that.
The way that I'm trying to aggregate this data is I'm looking at the defensive matchups. So I'm thinking about personnel and what personnel are similar to the Ravens personnel.
Well, the most similar secondary
would be Pittsburgh, Washington.
Nah, not even Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's secondary is not good.
True.
It was really they had the full complement of their front seven at the time. They had Dupree, they had Bush, they had, you know what I mean?
297 against the Bengals.
The second time around.
Time around.
Makes sense.
122 against the Raiders.
That was a really shit weather game. That was where we saw every kind of weather. We saw rain, sleet, and snow.
Yep. 132 against Houston. 204 against.
See, that one was puzzling, because Houston's really bad. So I don't really remember that game particularly, but they had to have ran all over them. Oh, that was a shit game too. The weather. That's right. It was in Cleveland. That was a shit game.
Let's see. Philly, 204.
That was a shit game too.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was at Cleveland. This was that stretch of bad weather games.
Yeah. 258 against Jacksonville. That was at Jacksonville.
Yeah, that was at Jacksonville. Good weather. That was when he went crazy.
At Tennessee, 334 last week.
And he did majority of that in the first half. Damn, he is so hard to gauge here. I'm going to go less, though, because of what the game script, I think. I'm going to go less here. And to answer your question earlier, the most similar secondary was the Ravens week 1. And then maybe perhaps Washington. Because Washington, they actually have a legit secondary to go along with that active front seven. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And what he throw for them? What did you say against Washington?
156.
156, yeah.
So, I mean, fuck it. KC, the movement. I'm down 7. Do I start Hunt, Brown, or Edwards?
Hunt.
You always start Hunt.
Yeah.
Always start Hunt. If you're down 7, Hunt will blow that out the water for you. Tino, I'm about to do the same thing. Raj, you changed your picture? I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice you changed your picture. Because over here, it still looks the same. But let me check over on the YouTube joint. Let me check out Raj's new Abby real quick. Damn, I kind of want to take the more on Baker Mayfield. Like, I feel like he's gonna pass through the air pretty fucking heavy. Damn, Raj with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fucking damn. I saw it now. I don't know how I want to play this. I want to take more on Baker so bad. We'll play it. I'll play it the way Bogart said, and I'll place a small joint on it. I'll just play small. Play small. It's all good. It's all good. Lamar, you better fucking throw. Like, Lamar, you better fucking throw for more than damn 190. Oh, it's so tough. Damn it, I can't believe I'm really going to put that in. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to really put that in. Fuck. Ooh, more or less parlay. I'm not even going to fucking think about it. No, Robbie. No, Robbie. Oh, my goodness. What the fuck? Bro,
What that?
you could do a 5-player fucking more or less parlay type of situation here.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get crazy.
So we're I guess less on Baker, right? More on Lamar, like we said. So then 5.5 receptions for Landry.
So he needs 6 to go over. He needs 6 to go more. Huh. That's fucking tricky, bruh. We're still in Sagittarius season. He's a Sagittarius. I want to go more. And that has no logic to do with anything in
That's
football.
zero logic, but all right.
Yeah, I know. Isn't
84, 84.5 rushing yards for Nick Chubb.
Damn, I know he got like 80 in him. Let's go. I'm going to go more.
53.5 rushing yards. J.K. Dobbins. I'm gonna go less.
Damn, I'm gonna go less. Because there's multiple running backs. I would like it if they had total yards for him, because he's gonna catch some balls and get some yards through the air. You know what I mean?
Bro, if we actually hit on all of these, holy fuck! Oh my god!
I'm not really feeling the more on Landry anymore though, because I was kind of joking when I said that, or I really was. You know what I mean?
Bro, check this out. Check this out.
What is it paying times what?
A $2 entry is 40 motherfucking bucks if you get all of it. That's awesome. Right.
So if you put 10, that's fucking insane, dude.
10 becomes 200 real fucking quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the less on the reception.
Hey, you know what I used to do though? I used to use I used to do 7 leg parlays.
Yeah.
And I'd put $10, and then then I started getting, and I've hit some in my time, you know what I mean? Then I started getting crazy, like, okay, let's go let's do 12 teams, and I just pick money line shit, you know what I mean? And I hit, and I was like, then I never hit again.
Bro, let me share this fucking screen with the people. Oh my gosh. Eric is saying double less. He's saying take the less on both in the chat.
Yeah, Eric, are you playing this, Eric? Huh, Eric?
He probably is, knowing him.
Yeah, that's true. He probably lied about his age and everything to get on that joint.
I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Allegedly.
Yeah. No, lied on his age about being 30. He's 21.
Yeah, he's 21. Yeah. That is... Yo, look. I feel like all right. So this is what we're looking at. This is what it's looking like. This is our five player prop. I guess parlay type situation here.
So ugly,
dude. It's so fucking ugly.
What's the likely scenario of this being a shootout or an ugly game?
I just don't think that.
Because that's another thing I wanted to bring up earlier is does Lamarvelous show up? Does the Rooster show up? Because if it's the Rooster versus Lamarvelous, we're gonna have a hell of a game.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm 220, definitely in his wheelhouse. Like on that 218, that's why I'm I want to sway that, but I'm I can't.
Because what's crazy is if fucking what's his name pops up 2 big ones. So how about this? If Rashard Higgins pops 1 big one, and so does the People's Champ Jones. You know what I mean? Because those are their field stretchers. You know what I mean? That'll be 120 yards right there if they both pop 60 yarders. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I'm thinking. But I think they're going to try to run the ball so much that it's going to mitigate his pass attempts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why and maybe I'm too, maybe you know what's crazy? When my logic was working a lot, and then I started becoming a little pussy about shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did not
Like,
say those words. You said that shit about.
I'm saying it because, like, look at last night. You went less on both of them.
Oh, and I hit. Yeah.
Then you hit, and I was like, I'm gonna go. You know, I went a different way because I was like, I like this to be a shooter. I didn't think it would be a one-sided like blowout technically.
Well, but the analytics told us what it was going to be.
Yeah, but I was too pussy. That's just a perfect example. I was being a pussy. Like, listen, don't be a pussy. Just listen to the analytics.
I trust our process. We have a very good
true.
process on this channel.
We really do, though.
Like, we are very good at what the fuck we do.
You know what it is? I have when I have blips, I have epic ones, like sitting cam makers. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
When I'm on the show here and the analytics are correct, like I'm doing I'm analyzing the game. I got it correct. And then I'm looking at my own lineup. I'm like, you know what? Let's play it safe. You know what I mean? Like, I pussied out. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I did the same fucking thing. I mean, well, actually, I played the best lineup I could against Fornicator. There was just no fucking way. Like Tyreek Hill, Allen Robinson, Devontae Adams. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Like,
after
his
that?
only weakness was his QBs, and they went off. Teddy B went off. Fucking Tua has the best game of his career. You know what I mean? 300 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, 24 yards on the ground. Like, that's insane. Like, I didn't see that coming.
So we rock it with how we have this?
Yeah, let's rock it. Maybe, okay, well, how do you feel about the Landry thing? Because Landry's kind of been all over the place.
I like the less.
Yeah, I'm saying I like the less. I think he's good for 5 receptions.
Here, let me check at it. Let me check on his game log.
Because it's 5.5 is what they're giving us.
Yeah.
The one thing is like he's with no Austin Hooper. The short game is pretty much all him. That's so you know what I mean. Like he's and when there's Kareem Hunt too that they use a lot.
Ooh, he's been
heating up.
He's had double-digit targets both the last 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Because and you know what's been the correlation? They're not using the tight end, and now their starting tight end isn't there. So that's the one thing. And to be honest, my first gut reaction was go over, because all we need is 6 receptions. But like, damn, Marlon Humphreys is a dog.
You're right. I respect these DBs on the Ravens side of the ball.
I know,
and that's why I think I could go less. He went 4 for 4 against Washington. He was 5 for 6 last time against this team.
But see, that was when OBJ was still around. You know what I mean? And then you minus all the bad weather games, because he had the 3 weeks of the bad weather. Then he went on a bye week, and when they came back, he's been double digits ever since, essentially.
Yeah.
He's a Sagittarius, and it's still Sagittarius season. Let's go.
I'm looking. Hang on.
I'm gonna let you decide on this one, because this one's like, man, I'm like, it's a coin flip to me, because I just.
Higgins went 6 for 9 last game. All right, so then you know what? Maybe I just analyze this
6 for 9. So he had 9 targets the last game.
Maybe I just analyze this Tennessee matchup as.
Tennessee's a bad secondary though. Yeah,
I'm gonna analyze that.
And so is the Jags. See, like, he might still get the double-digit targets or close to it. He might get 9 targets still, 8 targets, but will he get
because the targets have
receptions
to go somewhere? Yeah,
but will he get the receptions? And I think Baker's good for like 25. Baker's going to throw the ball like 25 times today.
I mean, he's been throwing the ball like a fucking madman.
I know, but I'm saying, like, at minimum, he's going to throw it like 25 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think they're going to run the ball like 30 times.
Yeah, I think they're going to
as a team.
I think they're going to run the fuck out the ball. But I mean,
got to. Hopefully it works too. Because if the run game doesn't start working and they turn Baker one dimensional, it's going to be really bad. Everyone's healthy, huh? Judon's back. Brandon Williams is back. No one got COVID. Calais Campbell.
Yeah.
I think that line's good though. That line's good enough in Cleveland
to keep them under.
Yeah, well, at least to hold it off a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not outright stop that front 7 or that pass rush, to be more specific. You know what I mean?
Baker's just so tough to call.
The Rooster. Is he gonna be waking him up?
You know what?
He's at home.
I'm playing the less on Baker.
Me too. I already locked it in.
I'm taking the more on Landry.
I locked it in earlier when it was
on Landry.
Yeah.
I'll take the more on Landry. Fuck it.
6. Okay, let's go. Dial up 6 catches.
6 catches.
Let's
Landry,
go.
you
Damn
gotta
it.
catch 6.
Come on,
I really
Juice.
don't think that he's gonna catch 6.
I don't either. That's why I was saying it jokingly earlier. But damn, like he's just been.
I don't think
heating
he's
up.
gonna catch 6. Not against his DBs.
Do NBA Jam rules apply right now? Because he's been on fire.
NBA Jam rules. Fuck, you're right.
Are we removing the Tennessee and Jacksonville game? Because like, you know what I mean? Those are bad.
Those are so logical to remove. Exactly. They're bad secondaries. That's why the less makes so much fucking sense. We're going less.
All right, fuck it.
Submitting.
Bam, let's get money.
Yep, let's turn 2 into 40.
I only threw $10 earlier, and when I on the lesser more for the QBs, and I took less on both, but goddamn, if I would have felt better because I didn't know it was up at 220 earlier. I didn't know or 220. What was it at?
220 and a half.
So they dropped it they dropped
2 yards.
2 yards. Okay. Wow. What if he gets 219? I'm pissed.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, I should have taken it at 220.
Yo, I'm literally taking a shot right now before we sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our NFL Monday night. Holy shit!
Rumday night
pregame live show powered by monkeyknifefight.com and the Monkey Knife Fight app. Head on over there, download the app on your phone. Like, just look around. Like download it, just look around, fuck around, play with it, if you want to create an account, yeah. Just saying. If you get a gift card for Christmas.
I forgot. I did take the more on Lamar. That's right.
We took more on Lamar.
Yeah, I took more on Lamar. No, I was thinking.
I thought you were about to say, I took more on Baker. I was like,
listen, we go down together, bro.
Yeah, we go down.
We go up together. We go up together. We keep it lit together.
Let's call it down. Let's go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, head on over to the lobby for the next stream for Monday Night Football.
Rumday Night Football.
As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, spike the like. Bogart, tell them where they can find you.
Shit, you can find us. You can find me right here alongside Robbie J, the Admiral himself, on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. You could also find me at the GMM Network on IG and Twitter. You could also subscribe to the GMM Network on YouTube. I'm about to drop a new episode. It's probably gonna drop tomorrow. It's a standalone episode. I brought on shout out to Complicated Kai, also part of the Rumboyz Monarchy. You know what I mean? We was just shooting the shit about some fantasy about this year. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. You know what I mean? Talked about the fantasy community that we're all kind of trying to expand and just be on the lookout for that. And shout out to everybody that needs something in this game tonight. Hopefully you guys get a Rumday Night miracle.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all that are trying to withstand and play defense, like withstand your opponent coming back on that ass, good luck to y'all too. You know what I mean? Shit.
Hell yeah.
Let's get to week 15.
For any and all podcasters out there, my booking log is open. So hit me up in the DMs, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it, hit me up. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, at Rumboyz, spelled with ZNET, as well as our Facebook page, Rumboyz Fantasy Network, Rumboyz Fantasy Network on TikTok as well. Google us, rumboyz.com. Check out all of our articles over there, free 99, and as well as our merch, promo code Rumboyz for free shipping on all items. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we do greatly appreciate all of you for tuning in to tonight's pregame show. I'll catch you guys next up live for the play-by-play here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Be sure that you guys like, subscribe, comment, dilly. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz girls. What it do? We out of here. Peace.